Hi guys! This is Ma'am Liz, your resource person when it comes to education matters. Hi guys! And for today's video, I will be sharing about the principles of assessment. So with these principles, teachers can practice assessment in a way that will best complement to teaching and learning. Two important principles are known as Vikes and SMART. Let's take Vikes first. Following Vikes will help ensure assessment is conducted correctly. V for valid. When you prepare an assessment activity, you need to question if it is relevant to the learning objectives. This implies that the basis of our assessment are the learning objectives. Sa pagtuturo natin, nakaset na ang learning objectives, which must also be communicated to our students so that we have the same reference and targets during the teaching and learning activities and of course, during assessment. A for authentic. This answers the question, is it the learner's own work? Teachers need to be creative and resourceful on how to promote and check the authenticity of submitted work, whether it is an output, a performance task, or answers to a pen and paper or online test. R for reliable. This refers to the consistency of work over time. Reliability refers to whether an assessment instrument gives the same results each time it is used in the same setting with the same type of learners. Kumbaga sa kaibigan, maaasahan mo kasi consistent. We will have more discussions about reliability in our future lessons. C for current, which means that the learner's work is still relevant and meets the qualification requirements at the time of assessment. S for sufficient. Na-experience nyo na bang mag-exam pero yung inaral nyong lessons ay hindi man lang naitanong? Ang saklap, di ba? So, when we prepare an assessment activity, say, for example, a test, we need to make sure that all the lessons discussed are covered. So, we're done with Vikes. Now, let's have SMART. Planning SMART assessment activities will ensure that the assessment requirements will be met by the learners. S for specific. The activity must relate only to what is being assessed and is clearly stated. What needs to be accomplished, who's responsible for it, what steps need to be taken to achieve it. Thinking through these questions helps get to what learners are aiming for. And for measurable, make sure that the goals are measurable or quantifiable so that it is easier to track progress and know when learners have to achieve the learning objective. A for achievable. This is a reality check, guys. Is the objective something that the learners can reasonably accomplish? R for relevant. Make the activity suitable to what is being assessed. Make sure that it is realistic. Moreover, the measurable goal you set for your learners must help them achieve the larger objective. T for time-bound. Having a deadline can provide a sense of urgency and motivate learners to act. Just make sure that the time frame you choose is realistic, okay? So there it is, SMART. But wait, ito ang latest. SMART becomes smarter. We have E for evaluate. Evaluation is about reviewing and reflecting what's working and what's not. Meaning, we need to review our learning objectives as well as our assessment tools and strategies from time to time kasi baka hindi na siya SMART. R for revise. Revision happens during evaluation. So these two stages go hand in hand. As you evaluate in general, you need to evaluate whether goals should be revised, hence affecting your assessment tools and strategies. Smarter, di ba? There are also other principles that teachers should abide when conducting assessment. 1. Communication. We must communicate regularly with the learners by providing feedback on how they are progressing. Next is equality and diversity. Let us ensure that all assessment activities embrace equality, inclusivity, and diversity. Types of diversity that may exist among the students include socioeconomic status, access to devices, access to and the stability of internet connection, the stability of electricity supply, and racial, ethnic, and cultural differences. Next is ethics. That is ensuring the assessment process is honest and moral and takes into account confidentiality and integrity. The learner's welfare, health, safety, and security are not compromised. Then we have fairness. We make sure that the assessment activities are fit for purpose and planning, decisions, and feedback justifiable. All learners should have an equal chance of accurate assessment decision. Next is health and safety. This is something that we need to consider throughout the full assessment process, carrying out risk assessments as necessary. Then we have motivation. The assessment activity must be encouraging and supporting our learners to reach their maximum potential at an appropriate level. Then we have quality assurance. Our assessment activities and decisions must meet the required standards. Then we have record keeping. Remember that accurate records are maintained throughout the assessment process. And last but not the least, responsibility. That includes making objective decisions, following all organizational or school guidelines, keeping records, and producing required reports. That's it. I hope you learned something from me. Thank you and God bless. Bye! Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you!